Introduction. Greetings, meatbags. Raxo put out 2 statements yesterday that somewhat contradict each other. We thought it would be fun to mash them together and see what we got. And what we got was very entertaining. We hope you enjoy it.
What is up, guys? What is up, YouTube? What is up, Facebook? What is up, Internet world? You know, I've been thinking about this for a real long time. And I didn't think I'd ever have to make this video. Or would ever want to make this video, or need to make this video. That I'm about to make. But, you know, here we are. Yep. 10 long years and we're finally here. Now, as a lot of you know, since 2009, music has been my main focus. What is up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, yeah, it's been the thing that I've always strived to do. As you all know, last night was a very big turning point for me in my life. Because last night you all got to witness and got to see a glimpse of what I deal with on a regular basis. I want to tell you, it wasn't easy showing that shit either. It was not easy opening up and bearing my soul and showing you guys what I deal with. It's something I've always had a very big passion about. It's something I've loved, doing. You know, a lot of people sit there and say that I'm this evil, but in light of recent events, terrible, with people like William Glory Hole and WordBoi, fucked up monster, stealing my music, when really I'm not. And doing what they're doing to it, I am actually I'm not going to be fully, and you guys last night got to bear witness to that firsthand. But also last night the universe brought me a gift in the form of a person that would change my whole outlook on everything. Retiring permanently, and I learned a lot from this person. I am going to be putting my music on the back burner for a very long time now. I learned a lot about my situation, but more importantly, after my last album got stolen by these guys, you see, I learned about the gift that I have, even with the haters. And I sat there and thought about everything. That through the haters, it really became apparent that maybe I need to focus on other stuff for a while. A lot of you real fans come through. And to all y'all that come through, I definitely appreciate every single one of you guys. So until I can get a handle on the whole bullshit with William Glory Hole and all these trolls, stealing my shit, I am stepping away from music and actually working with a very close friend of mine as well as my personal family. For all y'all that do stop through to actually focus on not only my artwork, but my clothing line. And you do enjoy what I do. I appreciate thanks to a good friend of mine, I just got the first ad for the clothing done. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. I'm only going to be sharing it to a select few people for now. Just so the trolls do not get their hands on it. So don't worry if you guys don't get the ad, I will be promoting it and stuff like that. Like there will be, what it is, some promo done into it later on down the road. Over the years, when just sitting here, once I get a handle on things, and I know for a fact that in my head, these trolls can't mess my stuff no more, and they've kind of, fucked off and moved on. Pondering on everything that's going on. And I feel like this song is I got a few designs done to that. The shop isn't quite up just yet. Did you guys not only a glimpse? But there are some designs in the work. We do have some really cool designs. And for me, but more importantly, it's inside of my soul. My clothing brand, inside of my heart, what I've been going through. It's not just another, like, oh, you know, this is another, you know, wannabe, whatever. No, for me, it's about creating a style and a brand that everyone can get behind. Because my style not only tells a story, it basically is here as soon as the right time hits. It is going to be a full-blown movement.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Now, a lot of you may wonder,
when I switched to Allstate,
and I get this question quite a bit, because I've already got a lot of people behind it, a lot of people wanting to, you know, pitch in and help out, and, you know, letting them know, like, hey, when the merch drops, let me know, you know, stuff like that. So, like, I'm definitely super excited about this. And that is this question alone. With all the hatred that I get, why do I continue to do music? With, you know, people stealing my shit, saying this, saying that. You wanna know why I continue to do music? It's because music saved my life from a lot of dark stuff. Music is one of the few things that's kept me held on and kept me going in life. And yeah, and not only that, but I am gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be focusing back on, you know, my artwork, whether it's hand done, whether it's digital, whether it's painting. You know, I will be, you know, refocusing my stuff and just living a normal life, honestly. Because for me, like, I feel like I've said all I can say on the mic for a while. When it comes to the music side of things, I really feel like I have said all I can say for the moment. Whether it be me doing cover shows like this, or whether it be me recording songs for you guys, music is the one thing that has saved my fucking life above all else. And I've also noticed that, you know, my interests have been kind of, you know, veering out of the music side of things and more into, you know, my artwork, back into my clothing line, which, like I said, I'm very excited about that. It's the reason why I'm able to stay sane. It's the reason why I haven't ended up in the psych ward yet. You know, doing my artwork, you know, jumping back into a normal life, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family. Because my music, it's not just a cry for help. It's not just words on a page to me, no. Every song I write is a part of me. It's a look inside my mind, a look inside of what I really deal with and stuff like that. And so, like, it is definitely something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but never really got the chance to do. And like I said, just to protect my brand from being stolen, I am only sharing the ad out to a very, very, very select few people. So, and what so many other people like myself deal with on a day-to-day basis, with this new wave of trolling that's been going on, that has been plaguing the internet for so many years. So for me, my music is who I am. And I will always continue to do it in some way, shape, or form, no matter what anyone says. At least for now, anyway. So if you guys don't get selected for the merch and stuff right away, do not worry. Later on down the road, once these guys, you know, blow over, I have started working on the comic now. If you're rushing, take your booty for a ride. Hug your skin essentials, liner, help your booty to confiner. So have yourself a happy season. I will be dropping a whole lot of merch for you guys. I will be dropping the ads. But I have started working on the comic. It's slow. but it's going good. So don't worry, it is being worked on in my spare time. You know, it's not the only thing that I'm focusing on. Matter of fact, I'm currently in the writing process of working on a brand new rock album for you guys. So there is that, but I am also working on the comic for sure. So don't think that I'm not doing it, because I am. On places like TikTok, I'll be dropping it on, you know, YouTube and whatnot. So I'm definitely excited about that. I am working on that. I have some friends that reported the Facebook group. Shout out to my friends that did report it. I don't have a TikTok as of right now, but I will have very soon. I'll never drop the music. I will always continue to fight for my music and what I love to do. And it's going to be specifically for promoting.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it.
My clothing brand and stuff like that. So I am definitely excited for sure and whatnot. So I've already sent it to a couple people. I sent it to my little brother Matt. He loves the promo video. Don't ever underestimate AI. Because I've had a lot of good friends that don't know how to sing worth shit. And they've busted out some pretty damn good songs through AI. Like, we're talking hits that have actually helped them blow up. So don't ever underestimate AI, man. It's a lot more powerful than you think. Because I don't want these trolls getting their hands on it and ruining something that I've built from the ground up for over like 12 years now. But, you know, like I said, I got that going on, so I'm excited about that. But how's everybody in chat this morning, man? How you guys doing today? I also will be trying to focus back on my gaming channel. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm going to try. Because I know it's been a while since I posted on that channel. I kind of need to post again. Oops. So, you know, hopefully I can get back into doing that. But say too much about it, because it's very personal. But what I can say is this, about the comic is this stuff, is that I promise you guys are gonna fucking love it. I can promise you that. Over the next few days, a lot of things are gonna be changing for me. A lot of stuff's gonna be happening. A lot of big stuff's gonna be happening. Honestly, like, I can't say what, but there are certain people that know what's going on, that are, you know, personal friends of mine in real life. They know what's going on over the next few days. And, you know, hopefully over the next few months I can start, you know, revealing that to you guys. And I got something much better that's smaller to prevail. No, I did not, Walter. I am working on that though, man. I am trying to work on that, because I do want to get my LLC back for sure. You know, I definitely want to get my label back up and going in some, you know, form, for sure. Because for me, that, you know, that whole thing, that's not just something that I created for myself. That's something that I created to help my brothers out, who are both amazing artists in their own right. That's great. One of very important role in my life being
in any style,
one of my childhood
at any
best friends
scale,
I've known since
just by thinking about it.
That dude is one of the most
Meet Face
amazing
44.
vocalists I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
And
God,
he's
that's what
dealing
I
with a
get.
lot of
Just
stuff
saying.
medically, so he doesn't really have
Get more than just
like, he
savings.
doesn't
Get
really
more
have
with
that
Geico.
label to Alright, y'all, this last be able one to release his stuff is for all the whenever he supporters wants.
out there.
So, alright, y'all, with that being said, I do have to take this phone call because it's a very important one. It's actually from a good friend of mine that I've not spoken to in quite a long time. So, I'll catch you guys later on, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you guys are at. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
So yeah, the upshot appears to be that he's putting his music on the back burner because he said all he has to say for now. Music saved his life, yada yada. He'll never give it up, but he's got to focus on arts and farts. Basically, nothing has changed. Thank you for checking this out. May your week be stellar.